Hi everyone and welcome to the Quick Fix. Now you loved our early Valentine's Day card last week, so I thought let's keep going with the inspiration. I've got another Valentine's card design just for you. So grab your paints and let's get started. So the rule with the Quick Fix is it is to be quick. So I've got permanent rose and I've got a size 8 brush and I am just going to freehand paint a slightly wobbly heart, and that's fine. I don't want it to be perfect, which is lucky because it's not. And we're just going to colour it in, currently using just water to spread around what I've got. And that's great. We're just going to let that dry. Whilst that's drying, I can tell you that this is a 4" by, I think it's 4 by 4.5, just made it slightly rectangular, so 8 inches across, 4.5 tall. We've scored it, so we've got a ready-made card. But yes, we are going to let that dry 100%. So at this point, we've got a lovely wash, and we're going to paint over it with lots of red and alizarin crimson detail. But I want to make this into a sort of chocolate box kind of style, and I'm going to write "Be My Valentine," and I think I'm going to do it in a bit of a script. Now if you sort of don't feel confident with this kind of thing, you could always type it into your computer or your phone and see what kind of script fonts you can come up with, and then sort of copy off from that. And then I think I'll sort of do, now I've made the cardinal sin of not measuring, and let's see, T-I, oh my goodness, look at that, that's pretty perfect. That's going to be my my wording, and now you can either draw in what you want in terms of pattern, or you can just go for it, and I think I'm just going to go for it. So I'm going to begin with cadmium red, and I think I am going to start by doing a little outline. So I'm using a 2/10 brush, and I'm using cadmium red on top of permanent rose, and that is a big favourite colour combo of mine, is red and pink. I think it looks very chic and very playful, quite like vintagey as well. And I'm going to do a sort of scalloped edge. And the idea is this has got a slight sort of vintage feel to it. But it's going to be quite loose, quite wobbly. Like we were very happy to have a wonky heart for the beginning. So just embrace the wobble. And remember, we love each other for our imperfections, so a card should reflect that. I mean, I tell Ant that anyway, he should love me for my imperfections. And we're just going to have a bit of fun with this. And then wherever you want, you can sort of add in, oh, whatever you like really. I think I'm going to do some leaves and flowers. And you're just trying to fill up the shape really. So there might not be room for a very big flower here, but I might do a slightly sort of angled one. And I think because of that my writing might just come down a little bit lower. So let's see. It's got a nice wobble to it, and then we're just going to fill in the lettering. Now I could just do this completely simple, but I think I'll put in another line like that. So a thick line, slightly thinner, and then an extra one like that. So I'll just paint in that line a little bit higher, and I'll paint in this one roughly the same, wobbly. And now what I'm going to do is let it dry, rub out any pencil, and then we're going to do finishing touches. I think that's looking really fabulous. So just a few little extra bits with alizarin crimson, which is just darker again. A few dots in the flowers. And then I left every other dot clear on the border, so we can place those in. And then my inspiration for this was like a vintage chocolate box, and I think what would be cool is placing in a little sort of bit down the side to make it look like it is a chocolate box. So what I mean by that is sort of this kind of thing. You don't have to do it if you don't want, but I want to do it. So I'm going to do that in alizarin crimson. I've got a size 4 brush. Need to make sure you've got a nice point. On the brush. And there we have another really cool little Valentine's card. So you can see little touches is just left a tiny bit of unpainted space at the bottom. Did a little bit extra alizarin crimson just as like another low light there. There's a few extra little low lights there, and I'm really thrilled with that. So are you ready to send and paint a lovely card to someone? This one's a bit more explicitly Valentine's than the last one, but thank you so much for watching. We do have loads of card making tutorials on the card making playlist on the channel, so head over there if you need a card for something other than Valentine's Day. We've got loads of ideas and they're fun to do as well. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe and comment below to let me know how you got on with that one. Okay, bye!